Good evening, everyone. So, today we are going to deal with a new topic, that is Paapathara. Paapathara is a very short story written by Sarah Joseph. Okay, and who is Sarah Joseph? Sarah Joseph is a Malayalam feminist writer and a social activist. She writes on patriarchy, caste, religion, and women's struggle. And her major works include ആലാഹയുടെ പെൺമക്കൾ, ഒതപ്പ് and Paapathara. And this Paapathara is the short story that you have to learn. And she got many awards like Kerala Sahitya Academy Award, Vailar Award, etc. And she is one of the founder of feminist collective Manushi. Okay, Manushi means a kind of feminist collective work, means a kind of a journal model. And she is a founder of that. Okay, so this is all about Sarah Joseph. She's a Malayalam writer. And when come to the story, it was translated by J. Deviga. Paapathara is actually a Malayalam short story, but it was translated by J. Deviga. She is also a feminist historian, and the Malayalam version of Paapathara is published in 2012. And the name of the village is Thara. Okay, Thara means seat. As you know, Thara means seat. And Paapathara means seat of sin. Seat of sin. So, you can expect that you are going to see so many sinful activities in this chapter. And in this chapter, other than Paapathara, you are also come to know about another cities like means a village like Chavuthara, and that means seat or death or death. Okay. And from the collection, and this Paapathara short story is taken from the collection The Masculine of Virgin Stories by Sarah Joseph. Okay, so The Masculine of Virgin Stories is a collection of Sarah Joseph, and from this collection Paapathara is came. And what is the context of writing this story? Okay, and the context of writing the story is Usalambetti. I think most of you know the place Usalambetti. It's a village in Tamil Nadu, and that village usually follows a ritual of killing female infants. Okay, now there is a ritual which is like this. They will kill all the infants, that is female infanticide. That's a ritual followed by the Usalambetti village. Okay, and from this context that Sarah Joseph wrote the short story Paapathara. And who are the main characters? Let's look. Lakshmi Kutti, Muduvedati, Kochunarayanan's mother, Tathamma and Marudappan. Who is Lakshmi Kutti? Lakshmi Kutti is the protagonist of the story, and she is Kochunarayanan's wife, and she's delivered 3 girls, and now she is carrying the 4th one. Okay, so she delivered 3 girls, that is the point, 3 girls, and now she is carrying a 4th one. And Muduvedati is a midwife. Midwife, I think you know that midwife means the lady who assists labor for the pregnant ladies in a village side. That is the midwife. And Kochunarayanan is a husband of Lakshmi Kutti. He is sometimes mentioned as Kamsa, husband of Lakshmi Kutti. Okay, Kamsa, you know that Kamsa means in the legendary stories, Kamsa is a person who kill infants. What kind of infant? Boy infant. Okay, all the boy infants will be killed by Kamsa because he has a curse that he will be killed by Krishna, a boy. That is why he killed all the boy infants. So from that illusion, Kochunarayanan got or mentioned as Kamsa here. And we said that Lakshmi Kutti already delivered 3 girls. But what happened to those girls? Those 3 girls were killed by Kochunarayanan. And he is waiting for the 4th one, which will be the gender of the 4th one, boy or girl. Obviously, what will happen if it is a girl? he will obviously kill. Okay, then what is Kochunarayan's mother's role? Doing certain rituals to get a baby boy. She is also like his son. She also longed for a baby boy, and she doing certain rituals for that. They mention her as girl making bitch. That is Kochunarayan's mother. That is the mother-in-law of Lakshmi Kuti. Always call Lakshmi Kuti as the girl making bitch. Okay. And Tathamma is the sister of Lakshmi Kuti and who also delivered a girl. And Marudappan is Tathamma's husband. Like Lakshmi Kuti, Tathamma also undergo this kind of, female infanticide and patriotic male chauvinism, etc. Okay. So when we move to the story, the whole story is set in a childbirth scene. That is, Lakshmi Kuti is in a state of labor pain. She is waiting for her labor. Lakshmi Kuti is suffering from the labor pain. Muduveda Devi said that Muduveda is a midwife and she helps her to deliver the baby. Lakshmi Kuti was not actually suffering from the labor pain, instead the fear of losing another child. Beyond the physical pain of a child labor, she's having a mental pain that she scared of losing another child, because 3 of her girl were also already died at the hands of her husband. Now she is carrying the 4th and she fear of losing the 4th one also. Okay. Her mother-in-law is also like her son, looking for a baby boy and doing some rituals for that. In the middle of the labor pain, Lakshmi Kuti is actually requesting Muduverdi to take her child, a woman bloom land, at the cost of her marriage locket. And in the middle of the suffering, the pain, the mental and the physical pain, she actually requests the Muduverdi. Muduverdi is a midwife. Requests the midwife that please help me to bring the child. Please save my child from the hands of my cruel husband and mother-in-law. Please take my child to the land where women bloom, where women can live. Please bring my child to there. Please take my child to there where the women can live peacefully. That is a request of Lakshmi Kuti to Muduverdi. Okay. And that is a story. Okay, the labor pain condition, the context, and what happens at the last. What happened, we don't know that at last which kind of means a child she delivered, whether it is a boy or girl, what happened to that child, that is not revealed. The story only ends with the request of Lakshmi Kuti to Muduverdi that please bring my child to the land where the girls bloom. Okay. Then when we are analyzing the story, we can take certain phrases which signify female oppression and patriarchy. Okay, look at the word Pennu Piranna Kodichi. We said that Paapathara is a Malayalam short story. Okay, so here in the story, Pennu Piranna Kodichi means girl making bitch. That means the bitch, I think you know the word bitch. Okay, she is a bitch. That is, Lakshmi Kuti is a bitch according to the mother-in-law of mother-in-law and Kochunarayan. Lakshmi Kuti is a bitch. Why? Because she is always delivering baby girls only. She can't deliver a boy. That is why they mention her as Pennu Piranna Kodichi. She can only make girl, baby girl, and can't do without all of this if you are born a woman. And this is a stereotype. That's, if someone born as a woman, she has to follow or she has to undergo certain situation in her life. That is a written stereotype in a woman's life. Shameless thing, when I had my Kochunarayan, even a fly didn't know. That is a dialogue of Kochunarayan's mother, that is the mother-in-law of Lakshmi Kuti. When Lakshmi Kuti was crying aloud with the pain of labor, she said that, oh, shameless thing, why she is making sound, why she is informing all other people that she is having a baby, why she is doing like that. When I had my Kochunarayan, when I delivered my son Kochunarayan, even a fly didn't know that I didn't make a sound, because it's a very shameful thing to make a sound audible to others. Okay, so these are the certain phrases signifying female oppression and patriarchy. And why Kochunarayan is representing as Kamsa? We said that he is sometimes mentioned as Kamsa in this story. Why? Okay, in the story there is a clear paragraph that in the cellar, that means a bathroom, Kamsa rushed in, kicking open the cellar doors. A girl, when Kamsa entered into the cellar bathroom, he could see a girl there. Lakshmi Kuti has a girl grabbing the child's leg, twirling it thrice overhead, comes and slams it hard against the granite wall. Let's think about that. Can you think about that? That is, she grabbed the child and smashed its head to the granite wall. Roaring, she screamed at the sight of the shattered little brain, the little limbs smashed upon the floor. And Lakshmi Kuti, after delivering this, after the very painful delivery, she even didn't take or kiss the baby. Before that, Kochunarayan come and smashes the baby, and the baby's brain shattered in the floor. Okay, that is why he is mentioned as Kamsa, a very cruel personality. Okay, and let's look at the ending of the story. How the story ends. The story ends with the request of Lakshmi Kuti to Muduveddi. That is, I feel no birth pang. Lakshmi Kuti is crying, and she is saying that I am crying not because of my birth pain. I am not in my birth pang. Will you hide my daughter? That is, we come to know that she delivered a baby girl again, the fourth one, and she fear of losing the fourth one like the other three baby girls. So, will you hide my daughter? Save her secretly? Can you do that to me, please, Muduveddi, before Kamsan reaches here? Who is Kamsan here? Kamsan is Kochunarayan. Will you put her in a basket, cover her with a cloth, swim through the river between the Paapathara and Paapathara, cross the Nariman hill and the Pulimada on the far, far side? Will you take her to the land where women bloom? Here, the chain and this marriage locket I will tear from my neck, I will give them to you. If you do this to me, I will give my marriage locket. Marriage locket is a symbol of the purity and the consistency of a marriage relationship. She is even ready to give that to Muduveddi because she don't want such a relationship with Kochunarayan. If Muduveddi helps her, she will give her marriage locket as a cause for that. She was ready for that. Okay, so like this, you can see a baby is wrapped in a cloth and in a basket and floating on this river. Like this, she requested Muduveddi to securely send her baby girl to a world where women can bloom. Can you see the picture where women happily live, girls? Okay, so Lakshmi Kuti want her fourth baby girl to live happily. For that, she was even ready to give her marriage locket also. So this is all about the story. Context means core of the story. So please read the text carefully. Okay, so this is all about today's class. So thank you so much.